If you look at this incredible Art Deco winery building, you'd be forgiven for thinking you were in Napier, the Art Deco capital of the world. But no, actually the Mills Reef Winery, cellar door, tasting room and HQ is nestled in the tiny Tauranga village of Bethlehem, only 10 minutes from the surf at Mount Maunganui.
How are you?
Good. Towel?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. That was fantastic.
Great way to unwind after a hard day in the winery.
Oh, it is. It's, one of the big reasons that we're in Tauranga is the ability to, at work, big day at work, and just walk out and this. It's fantastic.
So I know that you were a bit of a workaholic for a number of years, but...
As every winery, it was really hard work at the beginning, in those early days. It's a classic New Zealand small business story, really. Walking onto a piece of land with my father, Paddy, in 1980. With his building skills, converted a cowshed into a little working winery. It's a fantastic lifestyle, it really is, and the weather and everything. The only thing it doesn't do is produce fantastic grapes, so we do go elsewhere for that. We wanted to make what we enjoyed.
Yep.
So focused on Hawke's Bay and those big Bordeaux Red, Syrah,
yep.
Chardonnay, now Sauvignon Blanc.
Mills Reef have 2 vineyards on the famous Gimblett Gravels. Their latest is their Trust Vineyard, but here on Merry Road is the original land where it all started.
It's 1989 that we started out the Mills Reef brand.
And was that when you planted here?
That's when we purchased the...
Oh, when you purchased the kind of area.
The land and started the planting of these varieties. I think the credit really's got to go to my father, Paddy,
right.
Back in those days. He really recognised the area, the gravels. They weren't called the Gimblett Gravels then, of course. It was a pretty derelict sort of land that wasn't worth anything. The gravels that were left by the great floods in the late 1800s by the Nanoro River came through here and just left layers and layers of river gravel.
Okay.
So we've got them 40, 50 metres deep. It's incredible. So here we are today with Syrah, Cabernet Franc, Merlot, Malbec, and
the whole lot. So it's the
smorgasbord
of reds and some Chardonnay.
It sure is, yeah.
So this is our Trust Cabernet Sauvignon 2010.
The cellar door is always buzzing at Mills Reef, and Elspeth plays a prominent part.
Elspeth is the prestige.
That's our top tier of wines, named after my grandmother, who was a beautiful, very elegant lady. She must have had a bit of power too. She raised 6 boys, one of them obviously my father. It's fantastic to produce wines like this and get the international awards, the local awards, with her name at the forefront. It's what I call a lot of brambly, deep fruit.
Deep fruits,
along
dark
with that
fruits.
Really dark.
Yeah.
That mocha sort of thing coming through, along with that, it's the power and the elegance. The wine does the talking at Mills Reef. If you go back to Paddy and myself, winemaking together, we're never great at self-promotion, so the wine's got to do it for us.
So the wine's doing all the hard work.
Absolutely.
I tell you what, it's doing a good job. You should give it a pay rise. Cheers.
Good help.